Let's talk about balance during pregnancy. I'm Dr. Nichelle Gurley, and I'm specialized in prenatal and postnatal movement. So balance is something that we start to lose the farther along in pregnancy we get. Not lose completely, but we'll notice our balance gets a little off. And that's because our center of gravity, because the baby, is starting to change. We're having all these shifts in our joints from the relaxin. There's a lot of changes that happen in the pregnant body that lead towards balance being a little bit more of a challenging movement. Now, we want to maintain that balance as best as we can, and it is absolutely something that we want to work it on and focus on postpartum as part of our rehab. This goes for anybody, whether you're getting back to running, you're getting back to walking, you're getting back to some extreme sport. We want to work on our balance, and we can start by working on maintaining that throughout pregnancy. So as long as it's not hurting a pubic bone, because if you have pubic bone pain during pregnancy, single-legged stuff is not going to be ideal, then these will be great movements to do. So starting off with balance, one leg, and you can just bring up to your toe if you're having a hard time with balance. You can bring your leg up where your foot's completely off the ground to your ankle. If you're feeling a little bit like, oh, I got this, you can come up to your knee, which will be a little bit harder. You can bring that knee out, which will be a little bit more challenging as well. You could also then do all of these movements with your eyes closed, which will challenge you more. The point is just to work on that balance. And so time spent here, 20 seconds is great. You can kind of do some movements with it, and I'm going to show you another one, or you can just hold. This is something that you can pair into your day while you're brushing your teeth, while you're filling up gas at the gas station. You can do single leg balance really anywhere. Now, if you're wanting to work on it, but you're just a little bit off, go up to the wall and just have the wall there and kind of tap it. And you don't have to rely on it completely. You don't have to like death grip the wall, but you can work on your balance with the countertop or the wall to work on that single leg balance. Now, another option is more of a movement. This is this single leg arc. I love this movement during pregnancy, but I really love it postpartum as well. So what you're gonna do with the single leg arc is I'm gonna do the same leg that I was balancing on before, so my left leg, and I'm gonna bring my right leg up, and nice, slow, and controlled, I'm going to bring that leg through. What you'll notice is that my pelvis isn't up like that. It's not dipping down. It's nice and in line. And if it's not, you can be there and you can correct it. What you're also going to look at is what is that knee doing? So as I come back, is it dropping in? Is it dropping out? Am I death gripping the floor? Is my foot really wobbly? And I'll show you from the front, the pelvis being angled. So this is in line. This would be angled. So single leg arc, ideally, you'll be able to come up and through and link 5 or 10 of these together. And this is really working on balance, but it's also a twofer, which means that we're getting two things done, which is balance, and we're really working on that pelvic stability and that glute on that opposite side. So those are two ways that you can work on balance during pregnancy. If it's a little bit off, but you want to still do the movement, again, you can come up to your countertop or to a wall to give you a little bit of extra support. But balance is something that, as long as it's not hurting us while we're doing it in our pubic bones or our pubic bone or our SI, then it's something that's great to practice and continue through third trimester when you can, because that's when a lot of the weight changes happen and when we lose more of our balance.